I hope so.
Today is going to be a fun day, and it's a big surprise. So we're actually going to go in and wrap up like we always do, you know, the game with Duke, and you know, take the positives and things we can improve on. Then we're going to go out on the court and act like we're going to have practice, and then when everyone gets together, we're going to huddle them and let them know that today we have had a change of plans and we're going to play wiffle ball. So we were just thinking, how would y'all feel if we decided to kind of ditch practice and play wiffle ball?
You know, some of our girls have played different sports growing up. Others have focused on basketball. Whereas Yemi, I don't think, has ever seen a baseball game in her life.
Right here, what's wiffle ball?
That's why you guys are not on my team.
Like, we got to explain wiffle ball to London.
Break it down.
Break it down.
It's a wiffle ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
softball.
It's just like baseball.
Like cricket. Like rounders.
It's like baseball.
Rounders.
You hit and you run.
Yeah, the bases.
Ah, rounders. Okay.
Why are we playing kickball?
Players versus staff.
I'm about to get dog, man. Let's go, Red. Let's go. Let's go, Red. Let's go.
Just, it was fun watching our girls, and some of them were in situations where they're not real comfortable. You know, all of our girls have been successful on the basketball court from young ages.
That's 2 outs.
Which is why they're at Maryland. But then you see them in a different avenue of things, or just how are they gonna react? Save!
Marissa, she's a flamethrower. She can get a little wild at times because of that. You know, her strike zone is a little high, a little low. Basically try to get you out with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. You know, I like to change it up a little. I like to, change speeds on them. I'll throw the curve, I'll throw a slider. Threw a knuckle a couple times, that was good. Basically just tried to keep them off balance. You know I worked on in up high real tight, and then I got her with the strikeout by going away, so it was good to neutralize her. Well, Yemi was, I believe, the MVP of their team. For her first time even knowing what wiffle ball is, let alone what baseball is, I really think if there was an MVP for their team, it would be Yemi.
They're just very competitive, and no matter what they do, they're going to do everything they can to win.
No way!
Coach Floyd, ask Coach Floyd. Good play, Jen.
Try to find out different ways to, claim that the other team is cheating when in actuality we're just following the rules.
This game is rigged. Everybody with authority can want this team to win.
It's, I like Coach B uses the word dominate a lot, and everything we try to do, we try to dominate at. So, it's a good thing we actually shortened the game today, because it probably just would have gotten a little bit more lopsided, and we need to keep their confidence up for the rest of the season.
Charnay, yeah. My name is Carrie Blankenship. Today we are doing a dry run-through of the dropping of Christy Tolliver and Marissa Coleman's banner up on the catwalk. We're doing this because we want everything to go smoothly on Friday. Last time when we dropped Laura Harper's banner, even though it went smoothly in our dry run-through, when it came to the actual day, it did not roll down all the way.
Number 15, Laura Harper.
It wouldn't be me if everything went smoothly, so I just had to laugh, and I knew that eventually it'd be down.
Seeing, her have her jersey drop from the rafters, even though it didn't come down right away, it was special for all of us.
I've heard that the girls loved the fact that Harp's banner did not go down all the way. However, I did not think it was that funny. I was up on the catwalk, and if you were there, you noticed that the banner was even getting shook because I was trying to shake it so it would unroll all the way. It was not a good moment. We do this because we want to make sure that nothing goes wrong on Friday. We want Christy and Marissa to have the best possible senior night, and the opportunity to be here and drop their actual banners in the rafters, which will hang there forever, to actually be here and be a part of that. We want to make sure that everything goes right. So here's where it's going to go. It's going to go up here to the right of the national championship banner, near the Maryland flag. You can see they're actually starting to put it up there. and we've weighted the bottom of the banner. So previously the bottom of the banner was not weighted and the vinyl would stick, which didn't allow it to unroll all the way. Hopefully the metal rod in the bottom will make it work this time. That's Christy Tolliver's banner, I believe. They're rolling it up. It fell down when they were trying to secure it up, so no need to be concerned, no need to be concerned. Nothing's gonna go wrong, actually, and if something does, our goal is for you not to know about it. That's what marketing's all about. Jessica!
This is run through number 1. And we found out after run through number 1, we're gonna need 3, 4, and 5. This one we need a little stronger zip ties because we've now put a metal bar into the end of the banner to make sure that it drops all the way. So we're gonna need something a little more sturdy to hold it at the rafter.
So the special key here to let us up to the catwalk. Ready? And here we are on the catwalk. All right, first time I came up here, I told myself I wasn't gonna look down. However, that happened pretty much immediately, and I realized how tall I was above everyone else. Sometimes you think what would happen if this metal railing failed. The floor fell out from underneath me. You look around for what you're gonna grab when maybe it does fall out from underneath you. You also think that people can see you, but you're way higher than anyone's ever looking, so.
Are you guys doing them in a certain order?
We're gonna drop them at the same time. Yeah, so contrary to thinking we were gonna do them one by one, we decided to focus on them both at the same time. Watching Christy and Marissa these last 3 years for me has been quite a treat. I come from the hometown of Brenda Fries and have followed Brenda on her way here, but when I arrived to work here, didn't really know what to expect from her team. Christy and Marissa are not only two of the best players I've seen on the court, but they're lovely ladies off the court as well. Stand above the banner and unroll it.
Nick Morrow, Director of Operations.
You'll be right here.
My first year here was the same year that Christy came in as a freshman. Obviously, it's a pretty big thrill to see this class graduate, especially the success they had as freshmen and throughout their career here.
3, 2, 1, go.
Look good. The drop was a little off center, but I think it's gonna frame up nice. We're gonna be all right. We gotta fine tune it. We'll be okay.
The boss is feeling confident as he walks down on the floor, and the rest of us are 4 stories high. Nick will say sometimes, Carrie, one of us is going to have to go up to the catwalk and drop it. And what he really means by that is, I'll be going, because Nick is afraid of heights and will never come up to the catwalk.
Yeah, I don't like going up in the catwalks. I'd rather have my 2 feet down here on the ground. I try to avoid going up there whenever I can.
You don't really realize you're afraid of heights until you come up 4 stories, so to Nick's credit, after I got up here, I wished that when I had started this job, I had initially told him I was afraid of heights so that I would never have to come up here.
Take 3.
3, 2, 1, go. Sounded good. Did they drop all the way? Yeah. Yay! Applause, applause. Yes.
I think it looks pretty good. Guys, it looks good. I would say Coleman is still a little bit higher. Coleman is slightly higher than Tolliver right now, but that's pretty good.
Well, she's taller, so. There are a lot of banners up in the rafters. I wonder how many there'll be someday, but the fact that I've been here for 5 of them to drop, and those 5 players were the 5 that played on the national championship team, says a lot about that team and the girls that played on it. If we move that up, right?
I think if we move this.
All right, we're gonna do one more drop here.
Okay, sounds good.
This is, obviously very important to the team and very important to both Marissa and Christy, so it's very important that we practice this and make sure that we get it right for them.
It's an honor, just being able to help them out and send them out the right way.
So same deal, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
But there's a slight split in the middle. Like they both go to the outside just a tad.
Still got to do a little work. We still got to fine tune it, but I think we're really close to having it almost perfect.
Nick, did that help?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect right there.
Perfect. Just don't move. Charnay, just stay up here till Friday.
Okay, hold it.
We'll bring you a pillow.
I will not be like last year. I gotta tell you, those were hormones. That wasn't. A few days before Boston College, which was our senior night, I talked to Marissa and Christy before practice. I had to write my speech out so I could talk. Like having a light moment with Christy and Marissa about senior night, and really just having some fun with both of them. Hey, who's gonna cry? You gonna cry when you're introduced? You're just going to leave that to her, Marissa.
Probably that for Marissa.
I think she's going to cry like a baby. I said, are you going to cry like Marissa like a baby? I think she'll probably keep it together. Unless she
keeps it together, I'm going to make sure I keep it together. I ain't going to be the only one.
You're going first.
Tonight, you know, I mean, obviously we've, you know, been looking forward to this day for a long time. And senior night to me, you know, is always special because, you know, this is, you know, our time to be able to reflect. So all of a sudden you're a senior. After you're a little baby freshman, now all of a sudden you're a senior. And, you know, I'll tell you, when you walk out tonight, you know, Marissa and KT is, you know, I hope you get that opportunity, you know, to be able to reflect on just what a great experience it's been. Your family, your friends, your teammates, your coaches, and obviously the fans.
In many ways, I feel like I am just one of those fans, that I too am just adoring her and reveling in all of the things that she's accomplished.
And as a parent, it makes you feel very, very proud, and you wonder, okay, how do you top it?
Not only did we honor, you know, our senior players with Christy and Marissa, we also honored our 5 managers who also give a lot to the program but not always seen. You know, they don't get all the glory and the honor of out there, you know, playing on the court, but they do a lot of work behind the scenes.
You're welcome.
They're in here, you know, first ones to practice, last one to leave. Integral part of the program.
How are you? How are you?
Thanks for everything you've done for
us. Oh, thank you.
Corliss Fingers, my wonderful wife, is the strength and conditioning coach for women's basketball. We brought Ernest Lennox Fingers with us to the last game of the season, and she has truly missed this team, although she's really enjoyed being home and being a parent.
I know I couldn't start all over again, but there are things.
But I would take him. Well, Brenda picks him up and she looks at him, she goes, I want another one.
But we do have some emotional ties to both Tolliver and Coleman. Christy begged to have Lennox come to this last game.
Senior night, it doesn't mean anything if you don't go out and handle the business in front of you. And, you know, obviously very proud of our 2 seniors. What a fitting way for them to go out in their last game tabbed as senior night.
You guys have really been playing well the last month. Is it just, has something clicked? Is the game slowing down for you even more than it has? Is there an explanation for it?
I just think there's a sense of urgency in both of us. We're just playing together right now. We're finding each other in the open spots. And, you know, when you're seniors, you don't want your senior year to end. So we're just going to keep, you know, playing with just all the heart and passion until we get to a Final Four.
Not only was it senior night for those 2, we also honored their jerseys following the game.
As it got close to the time where it was time to drop the banner, we have to actually stick the banner between a post. So there's a railing and then there's like a little black dark metal thing that sticks here, and you have to slide the banner in through the little hole over the edge and then let go of it. So had a little problem with that. There was a lot of grunting, a lot of shoving because I did not want this to go wrong.
Everybody was so eager on the headset. Are we going now? Are we going now? Should we go now?
And my power prevailed and got the banner through the hole just in time for the drop. It was the best drop of all the practices. They both went down together. From what I heard, I could see nothing. But it was pretty silent for us up there for a while, waiting to hear if it looked okay, because we of course can't see the banner once you drop it.
I think I had a tear along with Marissa and Christy. It was a great night.
This will be a memory that these 2 will remember for the rest of their lives. It's only fitting that they leave here as the all-time winningest class in Maryland history, and we're still going.
It's bragging rights for us because, you know, Lang, Harp, and all those guys, you know, when they left, they thought they were great. But, you know, we have some bragging rights now. I mean, I guess they're okay. So we can go IM them and email them and let them know the news.
It's been an honor, and it's been a thrill to play with Marissa. So thankful we were able to come in here together and exit out together. But I will promise you one thing. The most important banner up there is that national championship banner. And I promise that Marissa and I and the rest of this amazing team over there will do everything in our power to get another one up there.
To all my family, friends that made it out tonight, thanks for all your support. To my team, the staff. I'm about to start crying, so that's the end.
If we win, then we'll be ACC regular season champs.
We've got to take this Miami game to secure an ACC title, first one in 20 years for this program. For the last couple days going down to Miami, we talked about wanting to keep the team loose and, you know, just them not feeling any kind of pressure going into this game. So
we decided to do the blues for our team. Our players like to do the blues before the game. It's kind of a little routine they do, and they'll be in the locker room and we'll be here on the other side of their breaking out the blues. So Coach Langley and I sat down, and you know, we're not quite as good as the girls. We had to come up ours ahead of time. They usually do theirs off the cuff. We had to prepare some lines and prepare a little blues for our staff to do when we came back into the locker room before the game against Miami.
Not sure, you know, we're going to be cutting any records or anything like that, but you know, it was a lot of fun. Are we ready to go?
We're ready to go.
Are we really ready to go?
Yeah.
Hey, Brenda, I got the blues.
Oh.
Can y'all help me out? The blues. Don't know what to do. I lost our way. Today's a new day. We got the cane. We bring in the pain.
At the U, but it's time to play the Maryland way. So let's put on a hurt and get some dessert.
I got the blues, but I know what to do. We've watched the film, you've got the scout, and now we're ready to knock them out.
I've got the blues. I ain't got the blues. Just wanna sing about getting this ring. Today's the day. These memories will last when we go out and kick that. Let's go have some fun.
ACC champs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
ACC champs! Thumbs. Way to get back. Good job. Good job. Good job. Nice pass. Yeah!
In the beginning, we jumped out on them early, you know, and then after that, it was just about getting stops and rebounds and just keeping the lead, you know, playing our game.
Now you're down to 20 minutes. 20 more minutes of little things if you want to go get what you've worked all season for, all right?
Let's go, ladies.
Defense and rebounding, all right? Defense and rebounding. You good? You good? 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 Help! Good rebound! Good rebound! Hey! Hey, good job, you're fine. Good pass. Mara, great pass. Great pass, Mara, nice job.
Oh my God. We worked really hard. We played great defense, ran the floor. We didn't let them get anything. We didn't even let them feel like they were going to be in it with us. We just took over the whole game.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. That's a great job. Yeah. Have you said it yet? ACC champions, have you said it yet? It hasn't sunk in?
I don't really think it's sunk in yet, but I think it'll feel really great when we get back home tomorrow and realize that we are ACC champs.
It will. It will. It will. You know, I'm proud for this team, for these young kids to know that their legacy is, you know, they're going to be in the history books. They're going to be able to come back with their families, their friends, and their kids, and be able to show the mark and the statement they made. And that, you know, that's what I'm so excited for.
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, it's a goal that, you know, we've wanted since the day we got to Maryland, and it took 4 years to do it, but happy the day's here.
keep going from here. We can never be satisfied. Just gotta keep going.
To have a national championship and not have an ACC championship, you know, we weren't satisfied with that. And now that we took care of the regular season, we definitely want to get this ACC tournament championship as well.